Hi all, and welcome back to another episode of WolfQuest Anniversary Edition, Ultra Iron Wolf Challenge with Leda, Castor, and their 3 pups. I'm recording an extra episode for this week because I feel bad that the audio on the last episode turned out to be utter garbage. So I have ensured that my headphones are actually plugged in today, so step 1 complete. Hopefully this turns out all right. And as I mentioned last episode, in all my series going forward, I did this on gnats and I should have done this on Ledas as well, but the wolves will not actually be iron wolves because that makes it so you can only have one save file and the game auto saves rather frequently. So if anything happens to the recording, I'm actually not able to re-record for Leda like I am for my other wolves. So yeah, that will be fixed going forward in other wolves series. I can't really do anything about it for Leda because you can't make a wolf not an iron wolf if you set them up as an iron wolf to begin with, and vice versa. Looks like Castor's feeding the pups, so that's nice. I don't know where we're at on food. We did go hunting last episode and actually managed to really quickly bring down a cow elk, which was nice. I don't anticipate the rest of the hunting in this series is going to go quite that well, but I don't know yet. It's interesting seeing in this lighting how light Castor's fur actually can be. It's very kind of a orangey brown, and I kind of thought, I don't know, I was pretty sure that they had a black coat, but now I'm wondering if maybe they don't. Leda's sister, Ursa, is a wolf that I'm playing in my personal time, and I also thought that she had a black coat, and then I actually looked and found out that she had a genetic gray coat, so that was interesting. Leda, by the way, is having a much better time than her sister, who is really struggling. Despite the fact that Leda has almost no information on anything. Maybe she's just that good. That's certainly what she thinks. Well, I can hang out here with the pups for a while. Or I was about to check the map and I can't check the map. Like, well, do I need to mark? The answer is probably yes. We're gonna go a different direction today. In the last episode, is something bad happening? It sounds like the danger music is playing. I have the music turned down really low because otherwise my microphone will pick it up through my headphones, but that does sort of mean maybe I will have to have it a little higher for Leda because otherwise stuff like this could happen where I didn't even notice there was an attack until I heard the music really quietly. Well, get that lucky pack out of here. Oh, I didn't go inside this house yet. She saves her pups from an attack and immediately just goes, ooh, another house I can go in. Does this count as a bed you can sleep on? Probably. All right, that aside, goodness gracious, that was kind of not scary because I didn't realize an attack was happening, but like unsettling in hindsight because I didn't realize an attack was happening. Let me just really, can I change the volume without... No, because the volume on my computer is the issue. Okay, never mind then. I will fix that. The handy dandy volume button. There we go. And now we are going to go off to mark. See you soon. So it turns out marking, again, kind of hard when you can't see where any of your scent posts are or anything like that. Also, while Leda was wandering around kind of just vaguely howling, she did come across this elk herd and she is going to want to hunt. I think she probably doesn't need to, but I also have no real idea. So we're not going to just go biting random elk because we can't tell how low their health is. I already had her drink some water. I don't want them going too far. While she's here and while she's waiting for Castor to come help her with the hunt, I'm just gonna have her howl a little bit more. It's kind of interesting. I didn't even really think about the den attack thing earlier because I'm so used to just... I've played with the sound off before, but of course I had the HUD on and all of the notifications, so I'm like, yeah, I could totally play this game without sound. Not so much when you've got this challenge going. That's good to know, and I'm glad that I realized that before it was way too late. Hopefully Castor is coming. We have no way of actually knowing. Wow, this hex must have gotten either pretty low or it's not even our hex and I'm just kind of howling in Stranger Wolf territory. Guess there's one way to find out. Okay, so it was our hex, it was just real low. And these elk don't seem particularly intimidated by us. If I could see what their health was, I would probably have gone after one of the ones that's laying down, because sometimes if they're already weak and they're laying down, you can get more damage done without taking as much damage. Other times, when they're not weak, you just end up kind of wasting your time and health on an elk that isn't really the ideal one to target. So definitely not a good idea in this challenge. That one just fell. Is she actually weak though? Not really. At least doesn't seem so. I'm not sure. We could very well be in Lucky Pack territory right now. Obviously that wolf that came by the den earlier was a lucky wolf. We did come through here and mark in, I believe, the second episode, but as to whether this is still our territory, I mean, who can say? I'm really glad I didn't get trampled by those 3 elk. Truly, I didn't even know anyone was behind me. And I'm out of stamina, and again, also can't really tell that because of... Wow, it's crazy, but it's like the HUD isn't on. Let's see. That one's confused by the existence of a road. Ow, okay, I think I did get kicked that time. Are there any more elk back there? No? That one might be weak? No. Goodness gracious. Oh, hunting is going to be a trial in this game, in this playthrough. They're just going everywhere. The road is so confusing to them. Like, I can't get up this wall. Okay, this one is a good one to target, and I say that, and then I don't actually target her. There we go. Oof, sorry about the spinning. Right, I don't have any stamina. Probably have stamina now. Nope. Ow. Darn. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all, Leda. But she's made her mind up, so we're going after it. Good. Let us drive it back toward the town where our territory is, and Lucky Pack territory hopefully is not. No sign of Castor, but we have been moving around quite a lot, so it's possible they just don't know where we are. Or it's possible that they've gone to the last place we were and then are slowly trying to catch up. I don't actually know how the mate navigation works. Can I bite at all? What is oh, hey, there they are. I don't know if something's like weird with the biting mechanic. Can I still bite things? Okay, but it didn't really let me hold on for more than a second. Is my stamina really that low? Maybe we need to sleep. Maybe I'm actually like almost out of stamina. Oh yeah, that does look to be the case. Okay, well, this is one of those cases that I was talking about where I just actually have no idea that she really needs to sleep right now. In any case, we still brought down this elk, so that's fortunate. Goodness. And it does look like she was quite hungry, so I am glad that we ended up hunting. Okay, I'm gonna take Castor and we're gonna go back to the den and get some sleep. Goodness gracious. Okay, we are back at the den, and before Leda does anything else, she's going to sleep. Okay. Seems like a good time to feed the pups. Well, Castor's going to eat that. Pups are going to eat their food. And then we'll wait and see if they actually finish this, and if they do, maybe feed them again. Does look like Castor left us maybe a bite. That's nice. The visibility here with regards to possible predator attacks isn't really great. So, kind of just have to hope that nobody sneaks up on us in a place we can't really see. It's nighttime, so we shouldn't expect any eagle attacks, but that doesn't mean... Goodness, I'm like squinting off into the distance and wondering if whatever is over there is some kind of predator. Does look like the pups are done eating. There's two of them. Is the other one already in the den? Yes, okay. Now I would like them to go back in the den. I can hear the music now. We do not have danger music going. I am gonna go see what is over there. And then I'll probably sleep again. I know it's gonna be bad for the territory, but let's be honest, we weren't gonna maintain that anyway. Okay, so it was not a predator, it was 2 chairs and a table. Wonderful. Goodness. Alright. Hey, in case anyone skipped to the last episode because of the awful audio, here's this spooky house. This is only around during Halloween. I teleported into a coffin. Ah, this angle. This angle is bad. Much spookier during the nighttime. And back to the den we go to get some more sleep. That's good. I'm glad to see we recovered from our injury. We did, I think, get trampled by an elk and then kicked by an elk, so her HP probably wasn't doing great. It should be better now after a couple of sleeps. We are out of food to feed them, but thankfully Castor has some more food. Once again, that ominous chair and table is lurking over there. I don't see any potential predators, but that doesn't mean a whole lot when there's all these houses and trees in the way. It's interesting that we're in like 2 different hexes here. Oh, the little pup howls. Precious. I'm so glad none of you got eaten by that lucky wolf. Okay, kiddo, we're gonna stay by the den. Do you think I should try to go do some more marking? Just make a cursory attempt to actually maintain the territory. Sorry, I was listening for the music again. Okay. And we're off. Oh no, that's weird. All of our objects fell through the floor. At least a couple of them. Huh. I don't know if that counts as a bug. It is weird. This hex is still strong. Is our last object still up there? Yeah. Oh! Oh my goodness! I didn't even know there was Halloween stuff for here. Oops. I didn't even know there was Halloween stuff for this area. To discuss werewolves versus grey wolves. I didn't actually read any of that, but look, a witch's cauldron. That's probably why my items are on the ground right now. Game said, we have to put a witch's cauldron there. Oh my goodness, that's so silly. I wonder how many other areas have Halloween stuff that I don't even know about. That kind of makes me want to check that spooky place on the other end of the map, except for the fact that that would be very far away from the pups and a very ill-advised idea for this particular wolf. Oh goodness gracious. Yeah, she doesn't have enough food to feed her pups, but she's also, I don't think, hungry enough that she really needs to be hunting. And she did take some damage last time, and we're not sure if she actually recovered it. I don't know. We have to kind of go around and mark some places anyway, so I think just for the sake of we have to go long distances, we will chase them and just mark where necessary. They do seem to be getting confused around the rocks as well, so... That a confused elk is a dangerous elk, as they will just kind of turn around and kick you. Or trample you without even meaning to kick you. Nice. I am going to eat before I howl because there's a good chance that once I howl, other wolves will show up. However, I do want to summon Castor here to have them eat some food. Thankfully, it does seem like this is our territory. Castor, you don't need to chase the fox. The fox isn't doing anything. Just finish eating and we'll go back to the pups. Or take your meat chunk and go really far away. That's great. Okay, I'm going to head back to the pups now. I don't necessarily want to stay away from them too long. Especially, I don't know, I can imagine that affinity is quite bad right now. Alright, so here we are back at the den. Here come the pups. Let's give them some food. I don't know how hungry they are. Honestly, despite the fact that we're still in the same episode, I don't remember when they last ate, so that's great. Does seem like we got a little bit of territory marked. Not really a lot. Maybe like a couple of hexes. So, it's not ideal, but it's what we can do right now. Once the pups are done eating, I think we'll get some more rest, and then kind of see what we think needs to be done. I do wonder, I mean, I suspect that we'd still get the affinity as low and pups are going to leave the den pop-ups, but I'm not sure, so we might want to be a little bit careful with affinity. That seemed like a short rest. Uh-oh. Okay, puppies, back in the den. Those two are going. It's interesting it tells you about the eagle attack, but none of the other predators specifically. Can you please just go in the den, little one? Like it's right there. Yeah, you're going, right? You're not just choosing a new area to run from. Oh my goodness, you troublemaker! Get in the den! Goodness. Okay, we are gonna sit right here. We're gonna make sure no more pups come out. Little woof animation. Yeah, nice try, eagle. Alright. I think I will probably go out marking one more time before I end the episode. And just see if we can kind of figure out if our territory is shrinking, how quickly it's shrinking. Alright, puppers. Back in the den. And they do all seem to be going inside, and it doesn't seem like Castor's coming with us, so... There's a random elk. That is a bull elk, and not something we are interested in hunting. Oh, a whole herd of them. I think I know all the houses and buildings that are accessible in this town, but nevertheless. Oh! Jack-o'-lanterns! Oh my goodness, there's so many more, like, secret little Easter eggs than I knew. It does raise the question of who is putting these out, given that they weren't here the last time we came by. Hulda for mayor. Well, I think that mayoral bid probably didn't work out too well. There's so many jack-o'-lanterns. Is that also a jack-o'-lantern? Yes! Oh my gosh. Now I want to find all the jack-o'-lanterns. I have no way of telling if I've found all the jack-o'-lanterns, but please, more spooky Easter eggs. I love the spooky Easter eggs. Wondering if the black cat is around. I feel like sometimes there is a black cat that hangs out around town. Used to be here, but doesn't seem to be here right now, so on we go. Kind of movies. Secrets of Slough Creek, a lost dog poster, the Moon Tree, Bob's angry, very angry. Oh my gosh. How have I not actually like looked at these things? Have I been in here? So many delightful things that I've just actually never looked at despite having played a lot on this map. Oh, we can go in here. Ooh. Honestly, whatever happened to this place? This place is filthy. We can't get back there. No, let me into the mystery rooms. Oh wow, I got so distracted from the task of actually like marking territory. Oh, let's go do that. Well, as Leda is wont to do, she's gotten very far off track. So far off track, in fact, that I'm actually not sure where we are. I've gotten kind of turned around. So that's something. Can I see that? Okay, so the tower is off there in the distance. Or that thing anyway. Wow, I got really, really, really far off track. Oh. We are entering the cattle ranch, are we? Where are we? I don't even recognize this area. What? How are we entering? Oh, well, there's a fence over there. Are we this far from the... Okay, so supposedly the cattle ranch is right here. This is an This is an especially dangerous place for Leda to be because she is not able to mark the exit to the cattle ranch on her map. Nevertheless, since we're all the way over here and it's the middle of the night, we might as well take a look around. Who knows, maybe we won't even be able to find the way in, she'll just have to go back. Knowing my luck with the cattle ranch, that's possibly going to be the case. Also knowing how I just got so lost that I had no idea I was near the cattle ranch, this can only go well. So far I don't see any cows. I also don't see a gap in the fence. Wow, we were really far back. I didn't even know you could go that far back. Do we smell anything strange? Definitely. Oh, here's the... Okay, so it's to the left of this water. And there's some kind of strange smell coming from over here. Being the curious wolf that she is, she naturally has to go check it out. Oh my goodness, it is in fact those things that she saw on the wall of that place. Naturally, she has to bite this. Well, That thing went down with no problem. Maybe she should come here for food more often. Although it is very, very, very far away from her den. Alright, well, she's gonna bring something back for Castor and see how they like the weird creature that she's just killed. So she remembers that there was an exit over here somewhere. And why does this always happen to me? Why is my sense of direction so bad? Is there not an exit here? Was it a different... Oh no, okay, it was further from the creek than I thought. Well, we are getting out of here now. For a second there she thought she was trapped, and so did I. Okay, she is out of range of that strange place. Another one of those little cemeteries. This one doesn't seem to have any skeletons. And the thing that I was actually trying to check out was this town here, to see if there were any decorations up, although I can't imagine that... I mean, no one lived here even before Lost River was abandoned, so probably not going to see anything. Oh! Oh my gosh! There's a cat! I'm taking a picture of the cat. Don't turn my stuff back on, game. How dare you? That's amazing. I didn't even know there could be a cat here. Hello! Oh my gosh. Oh! Okay. She should really get back to her pup. She's been away a while. But, that's very cool. I didn't know there could be a cat here. I feel like I'm discovering so many new things about this map, despite the fact that it's been out for some time, and I really, truly played a whole lot on this map. Clearly not enough. Okay, we are finally back from Leda's ill-advised little adventure. It looks like maybe Castor went and got the pups food while we were gone. And thankfully we brought Castor food while we were gone. They seem to eat that up without any complaint, despite the fact that it's definitely not elk. Is it completely consumed? No. Okay. Oh, the pups are tired. Leda is very tired. Again, did run all the way over to the cattle ranch just for funsies, and she's gonna get some rest. Hi, Castor. Sorry we ditched you for like 20 minutes. Take a look around, make sure there's nothing. Obviously, I don't see any eagles. I don't see any creatures that don't belong here. Again, that means very little. It does look like we have full claim on both these hexes, so that's good. And I think I will have Leda get a little more sleep before she goes anywhere else, but before that, again, let's make sure the pups don't want to wander off. At least to the best of our abilities. Hey, little eepy guy. Wake up. It's playtime. The pups cannot be enticed to play. They're like, we're so tired. We were up all night waiting for you to come back. Oh no. Well, now they've gone to taste delicious, weird hoofed animal meat. She's not really sure what it was, but it didn't taste bad. I mean, she'd consider going back if it weren't so far away. Maybe next time she'll raise her litter closer to that place. Alright. Can we feed the pups anymore? No. Alright, so we are going to send them in. I don't know what's attacking us, but clearly something is. That makes it a little bit more dangerous, doesn't it? Oh, I think I see Ah, it is a couple of wolves, probably from Lucky Pack. That one looks familiar. Hey. Get out of here. Let our mate go. Where do they get the nerve to do this? That's right, get out of here. Alright, well... I am gonna have Leda go for a little trip. We'll send Castor back to watch the pups. And we'll be back, you know, soon. Okay, so despite going on quite a long trip, Leda actually didn't find anything interesting that time. Nevertheless, she is determined not to go back to the den without food, as she knows her pups will be hungry and expecting something for when she comes back, as will Castor probably. So I believe she is well in Lucky Pack territory, but as long as she drives these elk toward the city, probably nothing bad can happen. Oh look, more elk! Clearly the Lucky Pack have no shortage of herds, so they wouldn't mind sparing one elk from this one, probably. It's the least they could do after they came after her pups twice. Once again, I would prefer if they went in the direction... Well, we haven't actually done any damage to them, and it does look like there's another herd right over here. Maybe we can chase these ones more in the direction of the city. And this elk is chasing us instead. I don't really want to call Castor because I'm not sure where we are at with regards to pub affinity. I imagine it's not great. She has been away for a little bit. Okay. Not in a fight. I don't... Okay. Now, can she spook them on her own, or is she going to have to give up here? Maybe she should have stuck with the herd that was already running. Sometimes I have success getting a herd to spook, and other times I don't have any success, and this is seeming like a no success. She could bite one of them, but that could also be needlessly dangerous. Goodness. Her pups need food! You guys better start running! Okay. It's time for Plan B. Attacking one of them. Ow. Well, Plan B didn't go very well. Didn't even make them run. Really? Y'all? Not interested in running at all? Oh, that one started to. There we go. Just kind of had to give another one a little bite. And now we can chase them to our heart's content. We are going back toward the den. It would be nice if we could get this kill like right by the den. But I doubt that's gonna happen. I don't know. We'll see. This rock is gonna get her all turned around or something. Oh my goodness, no! Rather, we are going to get stuck on the rock. Out of the water. Okay. Almost there. Are we actually going to manage it? Are we actually going to take her down close to the den? The answer seems to be yes. Can you go a little bit that way, please? Thank you. Wow. Castor jumped right in to help us. No! Ah, she's escaping! Thank you, Castor. She actually doesn't seem as weak as I thought she was. That's interesting. Wonder why she turned around then? Or are we just not doing any damage because we're so tired? Really, either of these things are possible. No, there we go. Okay. Does seem like Castor's doing most of the work here. What a good mate. Truly, what a fantastic mate. And then our 3 pups are over there waiting for us. And Castor was able to keep them at the den instead of wandering off, so that's fantastic. Hey children, I don't think you're old enough to eat this yet, but... Well, this seems like a pretty good place to leave off for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back next time with Leda, Castor, and their 3 pups. See ya!